Ubisoft, you seriously need to sort your fucking shit out. Now, I pre-ordered The Division a good few days ago on Amazon, and you know what, I'm going to start from the beginning, alright, because it's not all Ubisoft's fault of why this is really messed up for me. Let's start from the beginning. So I pre-order The Division, and today, when it's supposed to come out, I didn't get emailed a code from Amazon, so I have to sort of chat with them on the instant messenger thing, and after about 3 attempts of trying to get it off Amazon, you fucked up as well, I finally got a code off them through my email. So I put that into the PlayStation and it said the code didn't even work. And this is a code given to them by Ubisoft. So I get in contact with Ubisoft themselves and I asked them about it. And they say they've got a 48-hour period in order to actually deal with these sorts of questions. Now the beta ends in 48 hours. So what the fuck am I meant to do? So it's a good thing someone I know actually gave me their code, so I can actually play The Division, because I really wanted to do the beta playthrough, put it on this channel, and give you my thoughts on it. I also wanted to know whether or not it's actually going to be worth the money, or whether or not I want to cancel my pre-order, which I haven't done that yet. I haven't played it, so I don't know yet. You'll have to watch that video when that comes out tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a long fucking nightmare trying to get from the point of pre-ordering the game to actually getting the beta. So Ubisoft gave Amazon a bad code to give to me. Amazon had no idea what the fuck they were doing, because I had to practically beg them for the code in the first place. And then, when I actually get in touch with Ubisoft, they don't really have anyone sort of manning their complaints. I mean, it should be a simple case of send them an email, they send one back. Even if there's a few hours for the turnaround, because of the fact that I'm sure plenty of people are going to contact them. And it's not just me. I went on Ubisoft's support Facebook page and their entire wall was taken up by people who had bad codes. And I've heard that Ubisoft have a history of this. This is the actual first Ubisoft game I've ever actually pre-ordered. I'm never doing it again, because apparently they've got a reputation for this sort of shit. And to be honest, this isn't acceptable, especially not from a company that's making AAA games like The Division. Like, they got all the money to hype this game up to fuck, to pay YouTubers to make professional sort of live action, campaigns to actually hype this thing up, and yet they can't get their codes right for the beta. I'm not standing for that. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous, and they're lucky I didn't cancel my pre-order right there and then. Ubisoft really needs to sort their shit out, because, I mean, this isn't the first time I've had issues contacting Ubisoft about one of their services not working. It's happened a lot. And I'm honestly getting really sick of Ubisoft, who at one point were my favourite game developer in the world. And to see how much they are losing control of their own sort of, products is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I shouldn't have had to beg Amazon for the code in the first place. That's on Amazon, not Ubisoft. Ubisoft should have safeguards there to make sure that if something goes wrong with the code, they can fix it. Because having to wait 48 hours to get a code for a beta that will be closed by then is not a contingency plan for if something fucks up. And it's not even like this was an unforeseen circumstance that probably wasn't going to happen, because if you check their wall now, it's probably still getting filled up with people saying, I got a bad code, I got a code that doesn't work, or people who didn't even have a code. So, if you pre-order it, because of the Uplay account and everything like that, they're sort of like, cloud server or whatever that Ubisoft have got available, your code should be available on there. And I'm not sure what they actually, were expecting when they were offering this beta, sending out all these bad codes. I mean, I don't even know how the hell that happens, unless they duplicated a lot of codes and sent a lot of them out to different people, which again is stupid, and they should keep on top of it, and I'm not putting up with it. So Amazon, you need to sort your shit out, because that was unacceptable, the fact that I had to practically beg for the code in the first place. And Ubisoft, you need to sort your shit out as well, because the simple fact that I got a bad code from Amazon and you didn't even tell Amazon what to do in that scenario is ridiculous. And to have a support center that takes 48 hours to reply, when especially with this problem, I didn't have 48 hours, I wouldn't be able to play the beta which was promised to me. And that's another thing as well. Talk about people breaking promises. My sister's boyfriend pre-ordered the game on the PlayStation Network. It was after that Ubisoft said, oh yeah, whoever pre-orders on the PlayStation Network won't be getting access to the beta. and yet the PlayStation Store doesn't even offer refunds on things you've purchased. So he's got the game now digitally. He didn't get access to the beta, which he was promised. That's false advertising. I don't see how... If people buying it from the PlayStation Store aren't going to have access to something you've promised, you need to tell them that before you start taking people's money. It isn't a hard concept to grasp. So, on top of my problems, you've got my sister's boyfriend's problems as well. You know, if you can't live up to the promises you've made, don't make the promises. Or if you have made the promises, before you start taking people's money, saying, you know what, we messed up, our bad. You know, don't pre-order on the PlayStation Store if you want the beta. Or at least offer people a refund when you do change your mind. Because either this is poor planning from Ubisoft and they kind of offered it and then realised they couldn't really go through with it and then they kind of changed their minds, or it's miscommunication and the PlayStation Store or whatever couldn't actually follow through with the demand themselves. I'm not sure what happened there, but either offer a refund or don't take people's money until you know for sure what you can actually offer. I mean, it's pretty simple if you ask me. So Ubisoft, you really fucked up big time, both for me, my sister's boyfriend, and a load of other people because of mismanagement, an inability to actually know what the fuck you're doing, and pretty much everything else you've done with this promotion for this game. And honestly, it's really soured the actual game itself for me. I mean, this has to be a hell of a game for me to actually not cancel my pre-order. So, a little rant, I had to get it off my chest because Ubisoft have been a fucking nightmare with this release. And it doesn't even sound like it's the first time this has happened. Drop a comment in the comment section below. What sort of problems have you ever had with Ubisoft releases, or even post-release? What sort of problems have you had with games and all that sort of stuff? You know, anything to do with Ubisoft, what sort of things have they fucked you over with? Have you had problems with The Division? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and all that sort of lovely stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow when I actually play The Division. And I've got a load of other videos coming up for you soon as well, so keep an eye open for those. I'll see you next time.